Hey, Roy. All right, I got it in. Everything looks great. I thought you were sending the landing gear, but I didn't see any in there. Anyway, this is my Century 60 size long ranger that I made into a 407. And you can see the difference. The Marvel Craft is definitely a little longer when it comes to the bodies and whatnot. You can see right there, it's a little longer. The main shaft is definitely back a little bit further. I kind of lined them up and kind of put it at the same angle. It has all the typical problems of a fuselage, as they make the boom straight. I actually cut my boom off and angled it up like it was supposed to be at the proper angle. That's, I would say, trying to do that with yours wouldn't be too hard. They do have bolts and whatnot that are inside here, but you probably already saw that. That could be, you could cut it here and raise it up, but I actually cut mine right here and took it off and trimmed it and angled it up so that it's angled proper. Them frickin' tail booms go up at a really steep angle. There, it is a little wider, but it's also a lot rounder than I think what it should be. But that's just, me being a nerd to detail. But it definitely will take a different size of a landing gear on and what we can do with it. So we'll get it done. But it is definitely a little bit bigger fuselage. Let's see. There's how far back the boom goes from mine to yours. So it's definitely a little bit longer, which is cool. But this angle is just horrible. You can see right there. The angle that it should be is where mine's at. And the angle that yours is at. And the manufacturers never do it right. So one of them things. But, I think it'll be a nice fuselage when you're done with it, because it'll be standing on some really cool looking gear. And I'll have the measurements for it. And you see the windows through. I've modified my windows so that they're a little bit bigger, but definitely not as big as what they've got here. But I did end up putting a door in there and some other stuff. They've got this big round thing on here, and I don't see it on the full size. I don't know what the hell they were trying to do. I know they have a cooler there, but I don't see a bulge out on there. Of course, I'm going to go look at it right now and make sure. But yeah, I think we'll be able to get it going. And I saved everything in the box, and hopefully we can get the landing gear in there. I won't glue the steps on. Something new I've been doing. I'll leave the steps separate, and you can glue them on when you get it in. But I think it'd be pretty cool. Oh, on the fins too. I added an inch to my fins right here to make them extended out a little bit further. I don't know how wide they are. They're really freaking wide. These things are just monstrously wide. I hope that they get the horizontal fins out there far enough. And as far as you asked about rotating this over, not without making a whole new tail, because this is all molded in, and it's kind of odd how this goes on. You kind of spread it in order to get it over this top here. Something you might want to look at whenever you go to attach it or something like that. But no, I put mine on that side. I didn't fuck with it. It's not a real big deal. Don't know what mechanics you're putting in it. These are my old Raptor mechanics that I have electric in, and it does great. And with that extra angle up on the boom, you can angle up the the mechanics on it to get the 3 degrees, 4 or 5 degrees of tilt, whatever it is, forward tilt on the mast, and then this thing hovers, skids low without changing anything, and whatnot. So anyway, if you got any questions, shoot me an email and we'll go from there. Bye.